Hello, so we're going to be talking about appearance and attractiveness to a woman according to science. So I really want to specifically share this information for you. And this is like an ongoing thing that I've been wanting to learn. And it started off doing first aid, as crazy that sounds like. The way that we look is our pretty much our outcome of our personality and whatever that might be. So stay tuned. Hi, if you don't know who I am, I'm Sindy V King. I'm a creator of Calling My King. I help transform women to create lasting love through Vedic astrology, neuroscience, and transactional analysis so that she becomes the queen of love. And specifically, we're going to talk about face features and attractiveness according to science. I'm not here to discriminate anybody about their features look, but more scientifically, because it's out of my own curiosity for years. If there is a linkage of the way that we look and how we sculpt our face, especially as a woman in the beauty industry, I want to kind of have those myth busts as well when we talk about these things. I'm not here to shame anybody specifically about their looks as well, but here as more of an educational information. I also want to extend some of these research in the membership, so I will break down the details of it, but this is some of the short things that I have agreed to it as well. So I also have done my own research on top of this research, and know that all science journal or even research have done, there is a limitation as well, and there's always revolving. Please watch the video about 10 pitfalls that scientists do fall under. Kind of make sure that you're just on top of that. That being said, there's a few things that are considered to be attractive when it comes to face features that we're looking for in a face. So I have found somebody, and she's in this field, and she had worked with FBI as well, and she has researched over 10,000 faces, so that's a good number of samples for this study, I would have to say. And she is considered to be award-winning in the medical field, and she kind of took that same skill and kind of applied it through face reading. So her name is Barbara Robert. Hopefully, if you do decide to contact her, and just let her know that I really want her on my channel, and she's just open to it as well. I am. She has been on 75 show personally as well. So, and featuring about face features, and there's so many beneficial learning about looking at people's faces, especially when you are dating face. And I know that you guys are always looking at my face. A biggest thing about heterosexual relationships, about things that makes attractive to a woman, is her physical body. Obviously, reason if you're picking men that are more like considered to be muscular, there is a length of time that's considered to be a long-term relationship. There is a correlation between the two, which was really shocking to understand that, because when it comes to fitness level, when it comes to biology, you want a person that has more muscle base, but in this case it kind of measured the long-term relationship. So another component, if you as a woman that are picking a man for their beard, yes, there is a good sign for that as well. There is definitely a correlation to that. They said that men who has really strong jaw, and if you have more, if you're a man that has more feminine jaw, then you want to grow a beard. There's a reason why Abraham Lincoln actually won the election, and this was the correlation, because the moment a little girl said that you look better with a beard, he won all election. And there is a correlation. They were saying that a square jaw, believe that there is a drawing wealth and financial dynamic in there. So if you're picking men with strong jaw, there is a good chance that he focuses on wealth or is in the financial industry. He's into working. Career is important to him. So that is a good laughter. Okay, so that's moving on to making a woman laugh is a good feature. So if you're picking a man because he makes you laugh, that is a positive correlation. But I have found that it does kind of release a chemical in the body for a woman if he's able to make you laugh. And that's why you kind of stick around. Laughing triggers the release hormone called endorphins. And that endorphins really is a feel-good chemical in the body. And it promotes the wellness being and temporary release of pain. So if a man is making you laugh, you're more likely to stick around with them because of that endorphins. However, I have noticed within the study as well, but I think there's a limitation. If a woman tries to make a man laugh, it doesn't have the same effect. Isn't that interesting how women and men are built differently? Another component when we look for stability in a man, we are looking for dogs. This is really shocking. Dogs, yes. If a man has a pet dog, he's considered to be more committed and stationary. That means he's in one spot, he's not moving around, and he's considered to be nurturing. Isn't that interesting? They are considered a relationship between a man and a dog. I think it's a codependent relationship. You guys all kind of agree with that? You know, you got to feed the dog. You got to open the door to take him out or whatever. You have to take him to the vet and get him checked. There is a nurturing component to it, and I totally agree with you. I'm not saying if you have allergies to dogs, and you should. We're talking about focusing on personality and mindset. So if he's mindful, when I say mindful, I understand it's a trait, but it's a really good quality to have in a man, especially that you're able to pick up and reflect and look at the bigger picture and on taking on action about the situation and take the reasonable steps as well to kind of resolve the issue. Mindfulness is a really powerful thing that finds a good. Another quality has to be a component. You do want to be in a healthy level. That's what a woman always looking for. But if you're playing sports or even sometimes are like high risk taker in sport as well, there is a limitation to this as well. But I'm just saying, like, that's considered to be competitive. There's a fitness trait that you have, and it kind of plays in the work field as well. And another thing that I have mentioned as well is smell. I have talked about this in one of my YouTube videos about smell. The way that you smell matters in your date. It either is a deal breaker or not kind of thing. So I would recommend you watching that video to kind of give you an update where that is. I want to let you know I will be making more video specifically about these traits, and then even like ear features and nose features, and like if you're a woman trying to chisel her cheeks and stuff like that, it's called contouring in today's I guess makeup artists industry. I just want to let you know that that is a form of attracting a negative man in your life. So there is many ways that you can do your makeup in today's society, that you don't have to chisel your face or your cheeks and stuff like that. Skin is a huge thing that we all look at, and I know a lot of women are very insecure about their skin and stuff like that, and not having foundation. And I know that I might put the industry out of business when it comes to, like, I don't recommend it. I think it's all about treating the root problem, and I'm big on treating on like what is the root issue in anything. So and let's dive into that and let's get rid of it, and let's and I know it's going to be painful and it's going to take a process. It's going to take time. That's what I'm trying to say. It's going to take time to get your skin where it needs to be. There is so many things out there when it comes to technology, and it's compared to the cosmetic and medicine in general. I have noticed these things. There's such a huge revolving industry as well, that you can change some of these negative features that you might either carry or have personally. So I don't see this as a negative thing. If you have it, there's always look forward to the solution, and I'm big on that. So I like talking about the negative stuff. Here's your yes, here's your revolving door to the yes component. So that's where I kind of see what is the biggest lesson that we need to learn about this, and how do we resolve it, and does it work, and can we actually do this for a long term. So that's really where my biggest focus is. But if you have that same mentality, my membership group is really great for that. If you really want to have that big nerdy deep dive, I'm happy to share that secret about like having ears considered to be neurological. If you have any disorder, you can see that in the ear component. So I will be sharing that information. So I hope I can see you there. I look forward to actually sharing this information. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video. Bye now. Look, if you're serious about being fearless in love and ready to be treated like a queen, links is down below to book a time. I got over 100 videos on YouTube, and I post new videos every week. So make sure you subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell button. You get notified when new videos goes live. If your friend is actually stuck in love, share and like my video. I do take requests on topics and answer your burning question about your relationship. So just leave a comment down below. Otherwise, see you in the next video.